I need to be something larger than life. I can't just work a regular job.
Hey guys, welcome back to another interview here on Tone and Entertainment. Today, we're at Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. And I'm joined by Dennis Glass. How you doing, Dennis?
Doing all right. You don't ever get tired of doing that same intro every time?
No, not at all.
Oh, let's go.
Because if I can't do that intro, it's going to throw everything off moving forward. Yeah, I've done it 300 times. I have to do it the same way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're just going to keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
We're going to keep rolling. Now, we're here at Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling.
Yep.
What are people missing out if they're not coming to a Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling show?
Dude, energy. Energy, I'd say, is the biggest thing. Like you saw in the main event with Brady, just getting the crowd hype, doing his thing. Bell didn't even ring and people were up.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Same thing with my tag match with the 6 men. You would come out, we're doing rock and roll. I don't even listen to rock.
No?
I listen to rap.
Okay.
I live in downtown Atlanta. Rock is not my thing.
Not your thing.
But you know, like I had the energy. We get the people up, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I'm not a big concert guy.
Okay.
Never been a concert guy. I don't go to concerts.
You've never been to one concert in your life?
I've never been to a concert.
Really? Okay.
19 years of life. I've never been to one.
Wow, okay.
But I go to pro wrestling shows. It kind of mimics, you know what I mean, being I've been in a mosh pit before. It wasn't it was at like a Georgia Tech party like a couple weeks ago, Halloween.
Okay.
Crazy weekend. Had some things happen to me. Shout out Halloween. If you know, you know. But yeah, no, it replicates that feeling of just being in a crowd of just hype.
Okay.
And then when you're actually wrestling, you're the one curating the hype. It's a whole different feeling. You know what I mean? The fact that me just moving my arm a certain way gets a whole wave of people up. It's a different feeling.
So if you were to go to a concert, what concert would you go to? If you had to, you know, say, okay, there's one on the bucket list, I'm just going to go to that one.
Yeah, 21 Savage, Future.
Okay.
I'll throw Travis Scott in there too, even though he's not Atlanta, but you know he's good.
Okay.
I'd probably give that as like a top 3.
Okay, so you do have a few that maybe you would attend sometime.
If I had to.
If you had to. Okay.
It would be those 3.
Oh man, I think it's just like wrestling though.
Yeah.
Like if you like the music, there's such an experience with a concert though. I don't think you can get like watching on YouTube or TV or anything like that.
Yeah, but like $200 for a ticket isn't fun.
Okay, and like $89 is Ticketmaster fee on top of it.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like okay, so I understand that.
Not only that, it's just if I'm gonna listen to the music, I need to be able to hear it. It's much better in my car or off my phone when I'm working, as opposed to be sitting in a crowd full of people who don't shower, probably don't shower, and getting trampled. So yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you're gonna keep it cozy, you're gonna keep it intimate, enjoy music, and that's, you know, there's no pressure to like go out and do anything like that. That's the world we live in. We do what we want to, and you're just a chill out type of dude.
I'm very laid back, very low key.
Okay, so you're very laid back, you're very low key, but I've seen you in the ring. And you're not low key at all.
Well, it's different there.
Okay.
It's like now I'm in a fight. I'm playing. I'm playing a sport. You know what I mean? If I'm in a match, I have to be dialed in.
Okay.
But outside the ring, yeah, you know, unless I'm driving. Driving's another thing that gets me like, you know what I mean? Because Atlanta traffic's terrible.
It's kind of crazy.
And I like going fast. I probably shouldn't, because that's when the state troopers get on you. And,
they're ruthless. I've only been in Georgia for 3 weeks now.
They'll get you.
They're everywhere.
They'll get you.
I'm from Miami. Nobody gets pulled over in Miami.
You get pulled over all the time. 110 and a 65.
Okay.
I don't know if I should. You wired me up. I don't know if I should be admitting that.
Well, you've already put it out there, but nobody saw it, so it didn't happen. You could just be, you know.
I could be exaggerating.
Exaggerating.
Hyperbole.
Grand Theft Auto.
It's a hyperbole.
You know, Xbox.
I don't actually go 110.
That's insane.
And a 65.
He would never do that.
The CIA agents that he planted on. I still don't know what this is.
These nice DJI wireless gimbal mics. Yes, yes.
Definitely works somewhere, but we'll rock with it for now.
Okay. So what brought you into the crazy world of professional wrestling? Come step over a little bit.
Okay, so it's, do you want the long version or the short version?
Give me your version. I'm here. We got plenty of film.
It was my dad that introduced it to me first. Actually, when he was my age, when he was like 18, 19, he was a really big wrestling fan.
Okay.
Territory wrestling, obviously it was the 80s. So he loved a lot of Dusty Rhodes. He loved a lot of Ric Flair, Terry Funk. And we would watch wrestling together on TV, Friday Night SmackDown, when I was like 7, 8 years old. And it just stuck with me. Like I've had a lot of like chapters in my life where I'd be like fall in love with one thing and it would just go away. I'd fall in love with another thing and go away. Wrestling never went away. Like even high school, when I was starting to like, I'm grown now. I'm not really into wrestling. I found myself tuning into wrestling literally like a couple months into high school after saying that. So I mean, it never went anywhere. It was always been my passion. And I've always been athletic, right, growing up. I played football in elementary school. I ran track in middle school. I wrestled in high school. And I played a bit of basketball, not for my school, but pick up, street basketball, just because that's what a lot of my friends played. So I've always been an athletic kid, still am. And so it just came naturally to me when I was in the ring. When I first started training, nothing was ever hard. I don't want to sound cocky. I want to sound as humble as possible, but like the physical aspect of it, right, always made sense to me just as an athlete. So I was like, you know what? Why shouldn't I pursue this if I have this gift? You know what I mean?
So what did your family think when you were gonna?
My mom is
I always
terrified.
love the big laugh.
My mom is terrified.
Okay.
She was against it for the longest time until I actually started doing it. And I think it's because she didn't think I was being serious.
Oh, okay.
Right? She's very old school. She went to college for 12 years, graduated with a doctorate. She's a professor now. So she's very by the book, cutthroat, old school. Okay. Wants me to go to college. I'm still in school, but she wants me to finish college and get a normal job, to live a normal life. I can't do that. I'm sorry. It's
not for everybody.
Not for everybody. I need to be something larger than life. I can't just work a regular job. Otherwise, it's just not for me. You know what I mean? And so my mom was totally against it, and now she's my biggest supporter. She texts me every time I have a show. Oh, when's your show? When's your show? And again, I think it goes back to before I started. I don't think she thought I was serious.
Okay.
Right. And now she actually sees it because I had to raise the money for training myself. They didn't give it to me. I worked for it, and I drive myself to every show when I have access to my car. When I don't, I literally. Either if I can't find a ride from somebody, I'll throw out the $90 Uber like I did last Monday Nightmares. Tanks the wallet, but I have to do it because I want to do this. So she sees that kind of like drive and effort. She's like, okay, he's taking it seriously. He actually wants to pursue this as a career. He's not just slacking off, and it's something that he can take far. So she's kind of eased up. My dad was always supportive of it because, like I said, he was a wrestling fan. He still is a wrestling fan.
Okay.
He loves AEW. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
And so he loves that I'm doing it. He loves that I'm pursuing something that he grew up with me, not grew up with me, but I grew up with him raising me watching, right? I grew up in a wrestling fan family. So it's the best way to put that.
I love the hard work. I love the determination. I love the fact that, a lot of times our parents want to set us on a certain path, but we have to create our own path, and that's what you're doing. Big props for that. Any cool stuff you have coming up that we should know about?
Literally in like a couple of days is Monday Nightmares. I don't know when you're actually going to upload this.
So it's probably already happened then. Okay. Well, what is that all about? I just found out about it last week. Brady told me about it. So what is Monday Nightmares?
Yeah. So Monday Nightmares every month, one Monday a month. I don't know if it's like a specific Monday. I don't know if it's third, second, fourth, first. It happens. Okay, that's all you need to know. It happens. It's like practice. It's reps. You know what I mean? It's not as big as TCW, but I still take it very seriously. It's my opportunity to try stuff out. And we always have a good time. It's in Athens. Athens has the best crowds, by the way. I don't know if it's because they're always drunk. UGA, Party City.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's a great environment. I love the crowds. I love wrestling in Athens. One Monday every month. Go out to Monday Night Mirrors. Watkinsville, Georgia, South Main Brewing. It's in Athens. It says Watkinsville. It's Athens.
Okay.
South Main Brewing. It's like 15 minutes from UGA. Can't miss it.
All right. Well, where can people follow you at?
So Twitter. Don't question my tweets or retweets or my likes. Dennis Glass, that's Instagram. Glass Cannon GA. That's GLASS Cannon GA, not Georgia. Don't type it out. It's GA. And then for Instagram, it's Dennis Glass ATL. Don't type out Atlanta. ATL, please.
There you go. All right, Dennis. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Absolutely, guys. If you like interviews like this with Dennis Glass here at Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling, guys, make sure you hit that red subscribe button so you can stay tuned in here to Tune In Entertainment. For future videos. I think that's our cue to go, right?
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.